Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Monday, April the 24th. We just got two games tonight. We got Game 4 of the Bucks and Heat series, and we got Game 4 of the Lakers and Grizzlies series. So just a two-game slate. The Sixers and the Nets, they would have played today, but obviously that series is over with Philly sweeping Brooklyn. So we're down to just two games for the day, but still, guys, I got two player props I do like for today's slate that we're going to talk about in this video. So as always, before we do talk through these two plays, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos and if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you're new to the channel, if you have never checked out Prizepicks before, you can actually sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code NOAH when you sign up. If you do look at the bottom of the screen, when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. So basically, if you deposit $50, Prizepicks will match that. They'll give you an additional $50 to play with. If you deposit $100, Prizepicks will match that. They'll give you an additional $100 to play with. So definitely use that code when you sign up, get your deposit bonus. And obviously, if you want to tail the picks I give out in this video, you can do so. If you want to take a look at all the other props that Prizepicks has available for tonight's NBA games, you can do that as well. Prizepicks, they do offer a ton of categories. A lot of categories, traditional sports books don't offer. Like, you can take over, under on player dunks. You can take more or less on field goal attempted. Obviously, there's only like one prop up right now, but they'll add more as the day goes on. They have personal foul props, so lots available on Prizepicks. Again, guys, use that code NOAH when you sign up, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. I didn't make any videos over the weekend, guys. Just wanted to try and take some time off a little bit. Prizepicks plays not been doing too well lately, so I feel like maybe taking the weekend off, getting my mind right ahead of the new week is going to be a good move. We did have a really good day on Sunday in the Patreon. We've definitely needed it because obviously NBA has not been going very well lately, but we gave out 6 picks on Patreon, three MLB picks, 3 NBA picks. Of those 3 picks, we did go 5-0. One of the picks we had was a push. We took a strikeout prop that pushed, but we did hit 5 of our 6 Patreon plays. Technically, I guess we hit 5 out of 5 with one of them pushing. So we got a nice win on Sunday, and we definitely needed that. Hopefully, we can carry that over into the new week, and hopefully we can carry that over into today's video. So let's talk through the 2 picks that I do like for this Monday slate. We're going to start off in the fantasy score category. So got a fantasy score prop I'm liking for today, and then I have an assist prop I'm liking for today. And for fantasy score, I want to talk about Giannis's fantasy score. It's at 48.5 on Prizepicks. This line was actually at 49.5 last game on Saturday, but obviously Giannis did not play Saturday. I did take this over. I took Giannis over fantasy score as one of my plays on Patreon Saturday, and of course, it was a DMP. But I think this line is just too low for Giannis if we assume he's playing full minutes, and we've already gotten the word. We've already gotten confirmation that Giannis is going to play tonight. I'm expecting about 30 minutes from Giannis, probably more. I mean, the Bucks, they need to win this game. Like, they're down 2-1 in this series. They do not want to go back home with a chance to be eliminated. So this is a really, really big game for the Bucks. I'm expecting Giannis to play close to full minutes, and obviously Giannis is a guy that is going to be very, very productive when he's on the floor. I mean, if you look at Giannis this season in terms of fantasy points per minute, he's averaged 1.7 fantasy points per minute. 1.7. I'm pretty sure that's like the best in the league. That's even better than Jokic. Pretty sure Giannis has averaged more fantasy points per minute than Jokic has this season. And if you take a look at Giannis's last 25 games where he's played at least 30 minutes, he is over this fantasy score line in 22 out of those 25 games. There were only 3 games where he finished with less than 48.5 fantasy score playing more than 30 minutes. He played 35 minutes against the Hawks and had just 45.6 fantasy points, 7 points in that game, 18 rebounds, 10 assists. Then he played 36 minutes against the Knicks, pretty tough matchup, 43.5 fantasy points. And then he played 35 minutes against the Celtics, 39.3 fantasy points. More times than not, though, when Giannis plays over 30 minutes, he's going to put up more than 48.5 fantasy score. And I know this matchup against Miami is not the best. I know Miami has done a decent job on Giannis in the past, kind of slowing him down. But with how Giannis can stuff the stat sheet, with how he can rebound, get assists, get defensive stats, he's just one of these guys that can do everything when he's on the floor. Really, I think what this comes down to is, will Giannis play 30-plus minutes? If Giannis plays 30-plus minutes, I think more times than not he goes over this fantasy score. The way that I see him not going over this line is if he's on a minutes restriction, but there haven't been like any reports of him being on a minutes restriction. All the word, every word that the beat writers are saying seems to be like good to go. And the fact that they already announced that he's playing this early in the day makes me feel pretty confident that's like he's good. I feel like if he was Maybe not 100%. It would, it would take longer, and maybe they would be waiting like up until tip-off to announce if he was playing or not. The fact that he got announced playing at 11 a.m. makes me feel pretty confident that like coming into today he was expected to play. So I think Giannis gets full minutes tonight, and again, if he does, 48.5 fantasy score, this line just feels too low to me. So that's going to be our first play for today, and then the other play that I like is an assist prop, and I want to talk about Kyle Lowry's assist prop at 3.5 on Prizepicks. I like the over here as well for Kyle Lowry. Now, if you look at Kyle Lowry's recent games, he has not gone under this line or gone over this line yet in this series. He's had 3 assists in every game in this series, so he's lost by the hook in every game. But I think what's really important for this game is that, unfortunately, Victor Oladipo had a season-ending injury last game, and he's going to be out, and so is Tyler Hero. So no Tyler Hero, no Victor Oladipo for the Heat. So Kyle Lowry should have the ball in his hands a ton, especially when he's playing with the second unit. We know that Oladipo, comes off the bench, plays a lot with the second unit. Hero, sometimes they'll stagger him into the second unit as well. Lowry should be the guy that's doing a lot of the facilitating with the second unit. And if you take a look this season at the assist percentages without Hero and without Oladipo, Lowry does have the second highest assist percentage on the team with those guys off the floor. 26.5% assist percentage for Lowry in the minutes that he's played without Hero and without Oladipo. The only guy that has a higher assist percentage is Jimmy Butler at 31.2%. Next highest guy is Gabe Vincent at 19%. So clearly there's a big gap between Lowry, Butler, and like all the other guys. Those are the 2 guys that really do a lot of facilitating. And if you look at this Heat roster, like who can like handle the ball on their team? I mean, they got guys that can handle the ball, but when you're talking about guys that can facilitate, it's going to be Jimmy Butler, it's going to be Kyle Lowry, and maybe Gabe Vincent. Bam, he can facilitate as a big man, but that's not what he's known for. And they don't really have like any other guards. I mean, Duncan Robinson's just going to shoot. Caleb Martin, he's out there for defense. So I expect a lot of ball handling for Kyle Lowry here, especially playing with that second unit, and especially whenever Jimmy Butler's not on the floor, Lowry should be able to rack up a ton of assists. And Lowry this season, I mean, he's averaged like 5 assists per game. You look at his games this season without Oladipo, his last 7 games without Oladipo, he's had at least 4 assists in 6 out of those 7 games. Played, in at least when he's played at least 20 minutes. So he's played at least 20 minutes in his last 7 games without Oladipo. 4, 6, 3, 4, 7, 5, and 7 assists for Lowry. So I think not having Oladipo is big. I think not having Heroes, a plus as well. Minutes should be pretty secure for Lowry. I think he did get up to like 28 minutes last game. And I do want to mention that like so far in this series, this Bucks Heat series, there's been a lot of blowouts. I think game 1 was a competitive game, but game 2 was a blowout. That was the game that the Bucks couldn't miss from 3, and they shot like 60% from 3, and they won by like 30. Game 3 was a blowout the other way. The Heat won by like 30. That game wasn't really competitive. I feel like tonight we might actually get a competitive game. Maybe the Bucks blow them out since they have Giannis back, but there's been a lot of blowouts in this series. I don't expect there to be a blowout every night. These are games that expect to be competitive. Miami's playing at home here. I think the spread is like 6 or 7, so if we get a competitive game, I think we're getting at least like 22, 23, 24 minutes from Lowry. And without Hero, without Oladipo, the assist number should be pretty good for him. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. And if you do look at DraftKings Sportsbook right now, the juice is heavily coming in on the over for 3.5 assists for Kyle Lowry. This prop is currently it's minus 140 on DraftKings Sportsbook. So that's always good to see anytime you got a lot of money coming in on the over there as well. But that's going to do it for our 2-pick entry for today, guys. We're going to be taking Giannis more than 48.5 fantasy score, and Kyle Lowry more than 3.5 assists. If you guys are going to tail me on these 2 picks, hopefully we can cash out tonight. But as always, I will be giving out some more Prizepicks plays for today over on Patreon. I'll be giving out probably at least 1 or 2 more NBA plays, and then I'll have some MLB plays posted on Patreon as well. So if you guys want access to those, every play I do provide on Patreon, I give a full write-up for. You can check that out, linked down below in the description. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to the channel, again, if you have not signed up for Prizepicks yet, you can sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code NOAH. When you sign up, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. But that's all that I got for tonight, guys. Wish you the best of luck on this slate. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.